Top dog like I vanished. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick me up with the cost TK to let it come see it. Hands down here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be caught like the temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavily, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I gang on my own. Get my way up, get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that a good call by John Harbaugh in tossing out that red flag. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Right back to him on first down. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw again.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Potts. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle they go. Potts.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Potts. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now a throw here, hauled in. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Looking to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On 1st down, Potts. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
2nd and 3. Over the middle, it's Holmes. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Up the middle they go. Potts. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game...
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go again with Pierce. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. Gets past one man. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now a handoff up the middle. Potts, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're going to look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Brown.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to wrap.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Isaiah Likely.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Back to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. And a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
They'll run on first down. Potts, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Here's 2nd and 8. He stiff arms him.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Up the middle they go. Potts. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Potts. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Holmes has got it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Man open left side is Brown. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and 4. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown from 4 yards out. And the Ravens continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel to make sure they get their security deposit back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Then the Dolphins getting set to go here.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he takes his... And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Back to throw again. He's got the hook up to Floyd.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Floyd.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll set up a throw.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Second down and 7. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Potts, and he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Quick slant to Brown. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Potts, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle they go. Potts, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd and 5. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. They go down to a knee, and that will
moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA.